You are now listening to the Life in Football podcast. Check out the new website, lifeinfootball.com. Once again, the website is lifeinfootball.com. Thanks for listening.
This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. It's life in football. We are life in football.
Welcome to the Life in Football podcast, baby. I'm your host, Mike Fee.
This your Cole's Cole and Moore. You know, we loving life and enjoying football.
Top-notch ballers all around the world. Top-notch ballers all around the world. Today, we got a very special guest by the name of David Manigo. Now, I'm telling y'all, man, this is a receiver. He played FAMU. This guy, he been like on a consistent basis with FAMU, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, if you watch it, really since a freshman, sophomore, junior, this man been consistent and been started too now. He a player that I think everybody need to be watching in the country. Number 85, man, I'm talking about boy looking like a Natron, what they call that, Megatron for Detroit line. And I'm saying the man running routes precise. And then I love how he was at the class this past year. He was going crazy on him out there, man. He was snapping, talking to the DB, let him know he was there. And then the man was catching the ball and running. I'm talking about the boy, he dragging some of the boys. And I love that when I see a receiver tough like that. And some of the passes y'all will see that get thrown to him. Sometimes I can't believe he be like right there on the sideline. He'll jump up, catch it. Laying right in bounds. This is a player, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Everybody need to know. And them FAMU folks, they love him too. Man, there you go. They love him. But without further ado, I'm gonna go and let C-Mo bring him on.
What's happening, man?
How you doing?
Good. Check this. First game I ever saw you was at South Florida. And like he said, they threw the ball to you. Y'all, I said, God, dog, boy.
I know exactly what you're
Yeah, I said.
Picture frame.
Yeah, dog, I'm like, boy, that boy got out. So my eyes was locked on you ever since that play. And then, you know, we follow him on Instagram and everything. So, and all your pictures be flying. I'm like, oh, boy, that boy out there getting it. So, man, how you feel when you go out there and you know you got it and you know you can get off game in and game out, man? Like, how does that feel just knowing, hey, man, when I step out there, I'm going to get mine?
I'm excited because I'm playing the game I love, to be honest. I ain't get the opportunity to play this game until my freshman year in high school.
Yeah.
So I go out there excited every day, just knowing, like, I can do this. Like, I can make something happen every day.
Getting it.
Yes, sir.
Now, how did you end up at FAM? Like, who all was talking to you, and then what Coach Simmons got? I know he had to come for you. Like, hey, dog, come with me, and I got you.
It's crazy because it was probably like signing day, probably like a week went by, but it was Coach Gilstrap. Mm-hmm. Coach Gilstrap was a DB coach at FAMU at the time.
Yeah.
He came and recruited me. He from the east side,
yeah.
Decatur, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
So he came and recruited me, and then I say probably like a couple of days later or time after that, Coach Simmons had came and started looking at me, told me to gain some weight. He said I need to put some weight on my body. And ever since then, like, I felt like family.
Yeah.
Felt like family.
So you good.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
Now, coming from Atlanta, did you have a lot of people was it a lot of FAMU fans there? Or now they FAMU fans because of you?
I didn't start knowing, to be honest, I didn't know about FAMU until high school. To be honest, it was my girl.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to FAMU. That's when I knew about FAMU, and it's crazy because they came like right after she said something.
Yeah.
So I was like, you don't know how many people are FAMU fans or how many FAMU folks out there until like you actually go into the real world and see that. So it's like, man, they supported me all the way through. Before I was a FAMU Rattler, even now after a FAMU Rattler, FAMU for life.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes,
that.
Sir.
Now, man, he had one of the flyest pictures. I think they did it last year. he was sitting in front of the Rattler and he had like a ball or something in there. He was pointing. Bro, that picture was so clean, man. I'm talking about, I love, like, now when they shoot them pictures, like earlier in the week, or do that in the summer?
They do it, that picture is usually before the game.
Oh, okay.
Like before the week of the game, like when they want to drop the uniform, you know how you come out.
Oh,
the
yeah.
uniforms you're wearing for that week. So they usually come around. This was, I forgot when it was, but it was probably 3 days, 4 days before the game. They had the uniform combinations. It was like, hey, man, go come take the pictures for the uniform and everything. And then they took me to the statue, and I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Snap.
Well, that picture that was so clean, man.
But all his pictures be clean.
Yeah. Now this supposed to be y'all year, man, and everybody talking about it. It is well known. This supposed to be FAMU year, man. So I want to know what's your thoughts on that and what's your goals for the year.
We got to win it all. Coach Simmons deserves a ring. The whole coaching staff deserves a ring. Like, we've been through it. Like, we always coming up close. Feel me? 9-2, 9-3.
Yeah.
So it's like, we got a chip on our shoulder for sure. And it's like, we got to make it. We got to go all the way. We deserve a ring. So we got to put in the work. We put in the work every single day. Like, working out every single day. Like, making sure we on our grind, sticking to our P's and Q's. So it's either we win or go home. That's the real of it. We win or go home, man. For sure. Most definitely, what I feel like and what I know is we're going to win it all this year.
Hey, I'm right with you on that.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, don't be surprised them boys go undefeated. I'm telling y'all, they got a real strong chance beating South Florida, too. I'm telling y'all, man, don't be surprised now. If they do it, I can see them doing it.
Got some playmakers now.
Yeah.
Got some playmakers everywhere, too. Everywhere.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, the way they crowd, because FAMU, they got true football fans. They crowd travel. These people love, I'm talking about FAMU football. They traveling. They gonna see them, and they
we gonna be at the game again, back to back.
Best student section in the nation.
Oh yeah, student section rocking. I'm talking about when you at that game, man. Now it gonna take a while for everybody to get in there, cause you know they coming from the grill and everybody hanging out. But once that thing gets packed in there, it's gonna get to rocking, man. DJ Luke's kid got it going down, and man, it's a real exciting environment, man. What you would say to any player out there, athlete who thinking about considering going to a HBCU?
Come have fun.
Yeah.
Come have fun. Come be a family. Like, when you come in, you're going to feel like you a part of the family already. Yeah. Like, we actually taking care of people, like making sure you good. Like, we keeping it real. Yeah. Keeping it real, being honest with you, telling you what's really going on. It's like, that's why a lot of people, you see people transferring to FAMU, coming back home and everything. That's because we're a family. Real.
Now, I want to know a little bit more about you. You were talking about Georgia growing up. I want to know how was it for you growing up in Georgia, and a little bit about your family and who helped you to become the person that you are today.
Everybody. Everybody in my family. Like, that's just, I'm being so real right now. Like, I grew up playing baseball. Like, I played baseball. My first love was baseball, for sure. Grew up playing baseball. My dad was a coach for me in baseball. My uncle was a coach for me in baseball too. My parents came to every single game. My brothers came. I have 4 brothers, one sister. They came to games, everything. So it's like they behind me, growing up behind me and everything. But it's like I grew up playing baseball. Then I played basketball. Played church league basketball. Played baseball, basketball. I wanted to play football. I seen a little picture on my refrigerator. It was my uncle, like football, him in the football jersey. And I used to always, when I was young, I used to go up to it. I used to see, I was like, Mom, I want to play football. Like, Dad, I'm trying to play football. Yeah. But it's like, no, you just hold on. We're going to wait a little minute. So I had talked to my mom one day. I was like, when I go to high school, can I play football? And she was like, she gave me the go ahead. She was like, freshman year, we'll let you go ahead and play football and everything. So I had walked onto the field. This was, they had a JV game probably like a week or two before after I came. And so when I went on the field, they was out there practicing, and I already came late. My friends, James and Nate, they was telling me like, hey, come play football. So I ended up going out there. So I walk on the field, they in there having practice and everything. I go up to the coach and I'm like, I want to play. This man looked at me. He was like, why you just now coming? Yeah. So it's like, but they already had like an idea, because I feel like my teammate, like my brothers, they told the coach and everything. So they already had an idea, but it's like, why you come so late? So he made me run like 50 laps. He made me run like laps around the track. He made me run 50. Did 50, came back. I told him, he said, It's no you did 50 that fast.
Yeah.
So he said, go back the other way. So
Yeah.
I had to do 50 more, and then practice ended. Once practice ended, they brought me on the field, started throwing the ball and everything, catching everything out there.
Yeah, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
So from then on, I just I snapped in JV football.
Yeah.
I used to snap in JV football. I started my junior year. I started playing some varsity my sophomore year, but I started really snapping my junior, senior year, and it was just up from there.
Yeah, man, this one of the soldiers, man, at FAMU, who done been there for a while, man. Really, they got a lot of players who done been there. It's like they almost like a real solid program that's just growing, man. Like even they tight end Kamari Young, they got Terrell Jennings, the running back. He been there long. These boys, Billy, Colvin, the line, offensive line, they got players who done been in this system. And everybody keeps saying it, man. This the year, so I'm excited. I'm ready to see it. That number 85. I'm telling y'all, man.
Don't jump out the gym.
Yeah, he aggressive when he catching the ball. Y'all watching now when he catching, he ain't just trying to tiptoe out of bounds. He gonna turn around, he gonna come straight up the field, coming at you.
Yeah.
And he ain't trying to go down either. That's what I love about him when I watch him play, man. And the fans, they love him too. They ain't gonna matter go. So it's just something about that FAMU crowd and that love that they have for their players, man. I'm telling you, man, it's real sincere. And I'm ready to see what's going to happen this year. Hey, what they say, we got about 100 days. We got about 100 days now.
Less than that when they see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's getting close, man. It's getting close to game time. So, hey, I'm just ready to see it, man. I appreciate Manigo for coming through. Y'all keep y'all eyes out for number 85, baby, for this 2023 season. Now, I'm going to leave y'all. I always leave y'all. Keep your head up and not down, or else you'll fall to the ground. This is Life in Football Podcast. Catch you next time.